Hello everybody and welcome back to Witcombe Park Farm. So obviously this is our survival series where we are operating in hard economy, which is really making things a lot harder. Anyways, we are just on drilling some grass into this field. In the previous episode we did grass up at that top there. We do need to look at getting both of these fields rolled in this episode, so obviously that would most likely be the next job we do after this. It may also be well worth our while to go and have a look at what contracts there are whilst we've got the drill on, because I am very conscious that with this new tractor, I think it's £7,000 odd pounds we've got to pay per month, so we just need to try and make sure that this money just keeps trickling in. And looking at this, there's a fertilising one, but there is no... Oh, there's a big sowing one. But the problem with this drill is we can only do it at, well, between 7.5 miles an hour, which just takes its time. Whilst when you're doing the likes of the rolling or the cultivating, we can do that a lot quicker, which is lovely. So I think we'll get this drilled, we'll then go get this off, get both rolled, and then we know that these are right, and then we can look to move on into the next month and see what we can do. We'll also have to keep an eye on the cows, which I believe I checked them this episode, well, not this episode, this month I should say, and I believe that they are all okay. We don't have loads, so they're not going to cost us, so they're not going to eat, a load of food. Right, let's just get this done. Come next year, we are going to have silage coming out our ears, which is going to be brilliant. Because I think, if I remember rightly, in the at the end of the last season we had, if it wasn't for the silage, we wouldn't have made anywhere near as much money as we did. Which, even saying that, if we bring, oopsie, what I was meant to do is not that button. I was meant to go into this button and go into here. Is there any silage in? Okay, right, let's go to here and let's go down to silage, because it will show that you do not get a lot for your silage anymore. I think if you get, I want to say 300, well, I could be wrong on that one. Go on, where is it? Silage. I've gone past it. There it is. Okay, 122, but considering it only drops 121, that isn't too bad of a compromise, so we can just sell it as and when we want. So right, let's click that to lower that down. Heaps PTO and that off. Now we need to go find the rolls, get both these fields rolled, and then I believe that is it. We're not... Oh, that's caused some damage, or it would cause some damage. And I've also seen there's two lovely comments have come onto the page, and one of them in particular was on about the spraying, because I think I had sprayed nitrogen and... I forget which the other one was. I sprayed the fields when there was nothing in there, and obviously with soil leaching and all that sort of thing, it was the wrong thing to do, to be realistic. So that is a lesson learned. I won't be doing that again, so I'll make sure that I keep that right. Right, let's put this on and let's go. Should we go do the field on the bank first? With this roof we've got on, this would be perfect front loader tractor, which I'm just trying to think, did it have that capability at any point? I don't know. And these wild boar, have you noticed that they love to be in this field and or the next one especially? I don't know what it is about them, but yeah, I'm glad that is the one thing I did turn off was the destruction that they caused, because otherwise this field will just be ruined 24/7. And I think we've already reseeded and drilled this enough times. So it is now just the one field left to roll, and we did have, when we were doing that field, we got a phone call from one of our neighbours asking whether we would be able to help them out. So they have left us a tractor and a hoe. So obviously I've said, of course we will be there. So I'm just trying to think, do we have... I don't own a car or a motorbike or anything, do I? Which will mean that I will probably need to go down in this, won't we? So if we just take this off like so, luckily it's not too big a job, and we'll make our way down to the dealership and see what tractor he's left for us. I think I have already spied what sort of tractor he's left, and it is green, which I'm not gonna lie, they are one of my favourite tractors. I think they are quite a lot of people's favourite tractor, and they're very, very common to see here in the United Kingdom. And it is a John Deere, which, to be fair, I love this Massey that we've got, and I'm really enjoying driving the Massey Fergusons. But if you were to give me a choice, I would go for John Deere all day long. Maybe not the 165, maybe something just slightly bigger, but I just think they're mint. And at work for me, these are what we have and drive all the time. But we do have... If I go into here and large tractors, I can't remember what it would be called, but it's the Claas. That one, Claas TerraTrack. We have one of these at our work. Right, let's hop into here and we'll make our way. Look at all this. No expense spared here. It's got all the mod cons as this. Right, let's get to the field that he wants us to do. Well, I can see why he was desperate for us to get here as soon as possible. It's about to rain, and I just hope we can do our rolling in that time. Right, where is the entrance into this field? Not here. Could it be down this end then, maybe? And one thing I have noticed with this John Deere from driving the Massey is because this is open in front of you with the Massey, it feels a lot more spacious and it lets a lot more light in than having your sunroof right above your head. Well, I'm hoping, is it going to be here? Because at the minute, for the life of me, nope. For the life of me, I can't find my way. There it is. Right, so I should have gone that way then. I thought if we go through the farm, it would be a quicker journey, but obviously not. Now we've gone the wrong way around to get the gate. At least we now know to come back out this way when we're done. And why does he want us here? I don't see any weeds in this field, but he's paying us to be here, so we might as well get cracked on. And even if he comes and he can't see any difference, you'll still be able to see the wheel marks left behind from us being here. So right, let's get his GPS on, like so. And this machine, it is very, very fast, which is brilliant. So let's drop that down. Let's get on to here, and let's just make sure that it is going to register something. Yeah, 1%. Well, I got this wrong, didn't I? The fact that the gate's down here and our final pass, we're going right up to the very top. But not to worry, when we fold up we can just take the headland round, you know, either drive on the field or drive on the grass. Grass would be the better option to do. And I'm kind of wishing we brought our own tractor, because this is severely lacking in horsepower. If you look there, we're only doing 9 miles an hour up here. We should be able to do 14 or 15, which I believe our tractor would have managed it. But it has been lovely driving a different tractor. It's always quite nice to change, and I think it may be something that I'll look at doing in this series instead of just sticking with, well, for whilst we have one tractor, the more that I can go off and do contracts using different tractors, you know, try keep in the spirit of everything, you know, for what would most likely be driven in the UK. I think it'd be quite nice to go do. But anyways, we need to now go. Don't hit the hedge. Okay, let's just let that fold up like I said I was going to, and we'll take it down to the dealership and jump back into our Massey. So what we will do, we will just quickly pull into here. Because there is a pressure washer here, it seems silly for us not to go and wash it. You know, we got it all, we were giving it, I should say, there we go. We were giving it all clean, so we might as well send it back all clean. And to be fair, it's not even that bad. That's that done. And the tractor is the tractor clean? Now the front weight, which that is done. So I reckon we can just turn this off. I'm getting caught in everything. We can turn this off, just leave it here. If the dealership need to move it, they can do. If not, our neighbour, he'll come gather it all up. Let's jump back into here. And I have just had an idea, and I want to go check it out because I haven't tried it before, so I think it'd be quite interesting to see. So if I remember rightly, we can get offered to take these machines on demo. So I think it would be rude not to. We've just tried a John Deere. Let's go see if we can take the class. If we can't, then that is absolutely fine. But if we can, then that would be great fun. Take that, go put that on the rolls and get our other field done. So yeah, we won't use that one because we've just used, I think that is a 6R as well. So we won't do that. But let's go to here. And can we test drive? So 2-hour test drive. Oh, we get hourly fees. So right, let's jump into that and into here. Let's get this turned on. I just hope I can get it out of here because he's parked them rolls in a very precarious place, and he hasn't left me with much fuel at all. You can tell it's a typical dealership. But right, let's get this up and we'll go put our rolls on. Right, let's pull onto here. And to be fair, I don't think I checked what the horsepower of this was, so I hope it can pull it. But at least we don't. The advanced damage mod doesn't seem to be working on this, which is okay. So tractor. No, it's not going to tell me. Well, that's fine then. If you don't want to, right. Let's try. We're not quite right here. Well, I think we may have a mod conflict here, purely for the fact of we are perfect and it won't attach. So I'm going to say that manual attach does not agree with taking these on test hire. So we'll go return it and we'll just jump into the Massey, which in itself will be interesting because I don't know how to return these when you get back to the dealership. Well, I know it wasn't here when we left it, but we can leave it there. So how do we? Oh, that's fairly simple then, isn't it? And it should tell us 165 horsepower. So return the vehicle. We weren't too far off, were we? Let's go jump back in ours and we can put the rolls on and we'll get that last field rolled. I just hope it still works for this one. Well, there we go. Instantly, this is working back. So I would say that is a mod conflict, unless there's been an update, which I haven't checked lately. So that could be something to do to do over this weekend is just make sure that all my mods are up to date, because at the minute I'm struggling to find time to get onto this, but we are coping. So into here, steering assist, and we'll get cracking. And there we go. I believe that is now all our fields. That GPS headland taking over there. I believe that is all our fields now done. So if we go up to here and growth stage, so yes, could really do with getting another field at some point. Like I say, 61 is a field that I'd love to go for, but we need to almost double our money to be able to buy that. 45 is a bit of a weird shape, but that's buyable now. What about 50? We could buy 50 and all, but the gateway, I know the gateway on there is a bit tight. We've got our tractors, so let's just have a gander. What crop is in there? I'm going to say this is where I struggle, because I'm partially colourblind, so you're just going to have to bear with me until I figure. There we go. Oh, so that is a cover crop, so that would be very, very beneficial to it. So we'll bear that in mind in the next episode, whether we should look at buying that or not. But for the time being, let's collect on our contract. So we'll get the invoice sent in, and Walter's very good at paying, so we should have that instantaneously. And I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.